Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my take on the power of gratitude. Being grateful is something that we don't really see now in our generation. People kind of expect the days to come. You know, for me, I know that life here on earth is very short and it's unpredictable. You know, simple things like having access to food, water, being able to shower every day, you know, having your family, your friends, you know, having a house, you know, a place to live. There's a lot of things that we, especially here in the United States, we take for granted. And it's something that I could completely understand. I've had a big transformation over the last couple of years, and I found that you know, it's very important to be grateful for the things that you have. COVID has really changed our situation tremendously, and I think it did kind of make us appreciate the stuff that we have. You know, simple things like going out, being in a public with other people, that stuff we took for granted. And I really think COVID shed the light on to that situation and why we shouldn't take life for granted. You know, being grateful for everything you have is a character trait that is very scarce in our time. There's a lot of things going on in our country, both good and bad, and I can understand why people are upset with the country, but you have to look at it from another country's perspective. We have the ability to choose our path in life, you know, who we get to see, who are our friends, what sports we play, what we do with our time. Other countries are not so lucky with that stuff, you know. So I think it's very important that we take into consideration that our situation is a lot better than other situations. You know, there's a lot of third world countries who, I mean, they're going through tragedy every single day. You know, they've never had clean clothes. They've never been able to watch TV or play video games or hang out with their friends. You know, they're in a situation where they're struggling. And I think it's very, very, very important that we acknowledge those countries and kind of compare, you know, what do I have? What do I have to be grateful for? Life is not easy, guys. I'm struggling. You're struggling. I'm sure we're all struggling. And actually with COVID, everybody is struggling. Life is not easy. But you can always find something to be grateful for. Always. I can probably name 50 things you could be grateful for, and I don't even know you. Like I said before, simple things that are kind of overlooked in our society. Having access to clean water, having access to food every day. You know, you go downstairs, you hop in your pantry, you get food. Just like that. Some people, they can't even find food for the day, for the week, for the month. They can't even find food. You know, it's things like playing video games, things like having your own room, having family members, and a lot of things to be grateful for. And that's kind of the main message, is you have to acknowledge the things that you should be grateful for and make it known to yourself. Don't just go through life not acknowledging these things that you have. I know every day before, you know, when I'm feeling very upset with my life, you know, things are not going the way I believe it should go, or I'm having a bad day at work or at school, whatever that might be, I just kind of remind myself, hey, I have this, I have that. I have, you know, I can go to school, I have work, I have a job, I have a car, I have a lot of things to be grateful for. Do you know what I mean? This kind of brings up the power of gratitude, and it really changes your entire life. Starting off the day, waking up, being grateful for everything you have completely sets the tone for your day. No matter how hard the day is going for me, how rough I have it, I still have these things to fall back on, to look at and be like, hey, I still have these things. I still have my mom, I have my dad, or, you know, I have my dog, or I have things, you know, I have a house, I can call a place home. And so setting the day off right, being grateful, is very, very important. And I think it's actually the most important thing is to let those things know. Like if you're talking about family members, let your family members know that you're grateful and happy to have them here, you know, still alive. Because in that moment when you do lose them, You know, life is unpredictable. You want them to at least have known that their presence mattered. You'll notice that life just seems a lot better when you point out things that you've overlooked. You're breathing comfortably, having health. You know, I keep saying a lot of these different things to be grateful for, but I'm trying to remind you guys that life is not promised to be easy. You know, in the moment, if you're having a great day, enjoy it, because you should expect a bad day. I mean, life, we know, has its ups and downs. So enjoy the moment. Be grateful for everything you have. And make sure you let those loved ones know that they're appreciated. It's something that I struggle with too. You know, anytime I'm going through a hard time in life, I'm not always grateful. But, you know, when in that moment I catch myself, before I started getting too frustrated, I catch myself and say, hey, I have these things. I have my mom, I have my dad, I have all these things to be grateful for. You know, this situation isn't good and I'm not having a good time, but I still have these things to look forward to. You know, I can hug my mom, I can hug my dad. A lot of people I know have lost their parents or lost a family member, and I am lucky to have not gone through that yet. It's going to happen, of course. I just wanted to remind you guys, stay grateful. Be that person who is appreciative of everything. You know, God loves to see people who appreciate everything, the good and the bad. And we know that these tough situations in life, they don't feel good, but this is where we're growing. This is where we're growing, and this is molding us into the person that we're meant to be for the future. Life is temporary. Life is short. Just show your appreciation for this amazing world we have. And you know, this video I haven't posted in a little bit. I've been struggling, but I'm trying my best. I'm gonna try to put out content, and I really hope that I can help you guys out, because in the end, this is all I'm trying to do, is to have one of you guys on the other side of the screen say that I helped impact your life. So love you guys. I'm sure no one's watching this video right now, and if you are, I love you. Thank you so much for checking me out. If you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed or hit the like button, but it really doesn't matter. I really want to just help you guys out. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.